Long freight trains. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with running the longest trains possible on my layout. In my childhood years, I probably only had 15 freight cars in my entire collection. The entire collection! And my locomotives at that time struggled to even pull that many cars when they were all strung together. Heck, my childhood layout was barely big enough for a train like that to even operate on. Simpler times. Fast forward to today, and I have some pretty long trains in my collection. Like, really long trains. Like, I'm actually not sure what the longest train is that I can fit on this layout. Let's find out. Sit back and relax as we check out a few of the longest freight trains in my collection coming up right now on Jason's O-Gauge Trains. Question for you, do you remember this MTH promotional video from the 90s?
This is the exciting world of MTH electric trains.
That was the opening to MTH's promotional video in 1998. I must have watched it over 100 times back in the day. It was a tremendous inspiration for me, a young avid model railroader, and introduced me to the exciting world of MTH trains. If you remember that promotional video, then you must also remember this clip.
How well do MTH Premier Line locomotives handle a big train? If they're built to scale size, they ought to be able to pull a scale size train, right? How does over 50 cars grab you?
When I first saw that, my reaction was, over 50 cars? Are you kidding me? Do people even own 50 freight cars? Do people have layouts big enough to run 50 freight cars? Sure enough, we proceed to see the lone MTH big boy run past the camera, a ticker counting each car as it passes by until we hit the magic number of 52 cars. I longed for the day when I'd have a layout big enough to pull a 52 car train of my own. I longed for the day that I would own an MTH Premier Big Boy to do it. I think today is the day. Now look, I've amassed a pretty large collection of rolling stock for someone my age, over 500 freight cars by my estimation, so it would be too easy to just throw 50 random freight cars together and call it a day. No, we can be more creative than that. Let's build the longest train we can, but it must be the same kind of freight car, a unit train.
We're supposed to be a unit! A unit.
Now I do have a standard length train for the layout, that way I can fit any train on any loop, on any passing track, or storage siding. I used my Triple Crown road railer train as the standard when I designed the layout. 2 6-axle diesels pulling 25 road railers. That's a pretty long train, but we can bend the rules for this experiment and ignore my standard train length. This outside track on the middle level is the longest loop on the entire layout. Let's put every auto rack I own on this loop, see how long of a train we have. That was a pretty long train, but definitely not 52 cars. And look, the front of the train isn't even close to chasing its own tail. Now, I do have 2 complete intermodal trains on this layout. Let's combine them to make one super intermodal train. Precision scheduled railroading at its finest. That was a long train too, but still shy of reaching even the 40 car mark. I'm running out of options. If only I had a treasure chest full of coal cars?
Say what?
This literal treasure chest is full of bathtub coal cars, stacked 3 high. Let's see how many we have in here. And a coal car. And a coal car. And a coal car. And a coal car. And a coal car.
2 hours later.
And a coal car. And a coal car. That's all of them. Well, I didn't count them all, but I think there's 52 coal cars here. Yeah, this isn't too much.
This is way too much.
It's not too much. I can stop whenever I want. It's not a problem.
And now that they're on the layout, all we need is an MTH big boy to pull them. Hey, look, there it is. Back from being repaired for the 4th time. We're just gonna gloss over that detail. It's back. Yay!
Yay!
Here comes the Union Pacific big boy with 52 cars behind the drawbar. Don't believe it? Just watch. There you are, a 52-car train pulled by one MTH Premier Line steam locomotive. But guess what? I have more than 52 coal cars, and we still have room on this loop of track. There we go. Now we have 56 coal cars ready to be pulled. But you know what? Not everyone has a big boy available to pull their long train. Let's try something a little more modest, like, I don't know, this little Republic steel switcher. What are you laughing at? Watch this. This is not trick photography. That little 4-axle Rail King switcher is pulling those 56 coal cars with ease, right out of the box. It's not even pulling 1 amp on the transformer, a testament to the design of MTH locomotives. Well, that was a ton of fun. Childhood dream realized. And if you want to build your own 52-car train and are shopping online to do so, be sure to check out trains.com and use promo code JDStucks at checkout to support this channel and receive $10 off of your order of $50 or more. That's one-time use promo code JDStucks for $10 off of your next online order of $50 or more at trains.com. That's trains with a Z. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Post your questions and comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.